without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot. Every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop some. NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same. Frisk, New York at 20. I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by now.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready? Cowboy!
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. A throw complete to Scott. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, check smash.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
49-yard line.
Hey, check that. Let go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Rig! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Steady!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
Come on, come on.
Here's a run. Marked down at the 6.
On the 6.
Second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Third and goal.
Red! Bronco 80! Hurt! 79 Broncos! Let's go!
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Raiders,
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Vegas.
1st down.
Here we go. Hey.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
They'll look to throw.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raider 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on.
As we are ready to get back underway. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Receiver in motion, headed left. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because
no chance at all. He'll go down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Raiders. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
They'll begin here on the ground. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Tracking 60.
Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
The 45-yard line.
Hey, check that. Let's get ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go! Ready?
The RPO, that one is complete. He's got room at the 30. And he will score! Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Here we go, start.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That one good for 26 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Get it.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. 7 Pirates. Mustang 1970.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to air this one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Warriors, 19 tight, 19.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Raiders Howls will take over at their own 15.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Come out throwing here to start the drive. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Third quarter begins with a run. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger, 18, 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
This is caught 2, and he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Bengals will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
Into the secondary, past the 40. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
19 yards. First down.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Exiting the pocket right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Vegas.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Ready.
Here's first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
19 tight.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down. They need 5. He'll look to throw. Side, it's complete, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal. Good running, gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Vegas.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
He fields it at the 8.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready? Let's go now. Ready, ready?
Now a give up the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Good instinctive running there. Spinning folk. Gain of about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Come on, go.
They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's a Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Eagles, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 79 Bronx, Viking, 8, go.
Back to throw. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Now a give on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. Now, faking the give, forced out wide. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Bengals will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
14 yards.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. A throw complete to Scott. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Raiders. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now the Raiders faced with an important two-point conversion attempt. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Smash! Come on, ready?
It's first down, and they'll run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
76, let go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go. Viking, 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Okay, ready?
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Brook.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Okay, break. Tag. Viking 18. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Unlock Lions! Unlock Lions! Ready up.
On the ground, they go with their running back. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
At the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hold it ready. Ready.
Now a handoff, running right, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that walk. It's a Cincinnati First down.
and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Go!
They'll stay on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Down!
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
35. Raiders 25.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark